Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week, I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
What's up?
Yo, boys. Welcome to another episode of Brunch Talk, where we drink Bloody Marys, and Joe tries
Into
not to
the microphone.
Joe tries not to munch into the microphone.
Or drip.
No promises.
No promises on either.
There's been
Yeah,
drips already.
I just need like a bib. Maybe just like a tarp in and around me.
Oh, in you.
Yeah.
Just pull it out of your chest.
Yeah. Just like a
Ooh.
magician's handkerchief. Just
Yeah.
keeps coming out of my
It's
pocket.
right out of the belly button.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, got bloodies. We got some sort of brunch food on the way. So let's get raucous.
I should have got something with like eggs or something in it. Was that even an option?
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't even look. We're just getting burritos.
Yeah,
again.
I mean, I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah.
But next time, tell them to throw a fried egg on it.
Just on that big torta, just a one
like, hey,
fried
look.
egg.
Yeah.
You got any eggs back there?
Yeah, just like fry one, put one on.
If you want, I could go.
Have any hot dogs?
Oh, you know they got.
Did you listen to the last episode, Jimmy, when you were gone? Joe explained to me this entire spaghetti dish.
Oh, yeah.
hot dog spaghetti?
Yeah, Filipino spaghetti is like hot dogs in it. Also, it's very sweet because there's condensed milk.
Oh, interesting. I feel like a lot of ethnic places I've been, and by ethnic I mean anywhere not here, there's a lot of hot dogs mixed in.
They know what's up.
I mean, I suppose they're pretty shelf stable.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing for the Philippines is like, you got like hot dogs and Spam and corned beef that like comes in cans or packages.
Like, I've had pizza in other countries with hot dogs on it, and people are usually pretty confused by that. Like, what is happening here?
I feel like I go somewhere and you put a hot dog on a pizza. I'm like, let's dive in.
Yeah, I mean, what's not to like,
Yeah. Well, if you're like Jimmy and you haven't listened to the last episode, check it out. Me and Joe went off the rails.
Good.
We were literally like, there's only two of us.
Yeah, we got time.
We got time, and then it was like one of the longer episodes it's been.
That's fun.
So it was also the young Rock. So like,
Oh, that's right.
Little baby Rock.
little baby darling Dwayne.
Yeah, how was
Dewey.
Dwayne?
He's doing fine.
He's all right.
He doesn't text me anymore.
I saw pushing some sort of tech
Yeah.
app or something.
I'm munching.
you are munching.
We'll take a munch break.
Started munching, and I was like, I'm too close to this.
Be right back
microphone.
after this.
Yeah. I spent a few days in Chicago, and now I've come back just like deep dish pilled. I'm just
Nice.
sitting here in my Bulls shirt and my new Bulls jacket.
Yeah.
And Chicago's favorite son came back to wrestling last night.
Oh man.
Charles Manson Punk.
Charles Manson Punk.
Oh
That's where he
my.
gets the C and the M from.
Oh my.
I think is that even worse than Chick Magnet Phil? Like, or whatever, Chick
Yeah.
Magnet Punk?
Whatever it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Cookie Monster Punk.
It probably really stands for now. It's like Cranky Man Punk at this point.
Is it Crankaman?
I mean, he doesn't seem to do very good in his wrestling promotions these days. People seem to have problems with him.
Yeah, it's a total type of thing where it's like everyone he runs into turns out to be an asshole.
Yeah, for some Punk's one of those people that somehow everyone else seems to be the problem.
Yeah, really weird. That
Classic
just happens.
Chicagoan.
And, best city in the world.
It's not Jay Cutler. It's everybody else's fault.
Yeah, that's the other thing too is we're gearing up for we're all going to the Bears-Vikings game tomorrow, so I'm working on getting into character.
So when this comes out, some of us will be pissed.
Yeah. It's Minnesota though, so like even if I get real rowdy at the game, like people are just gonna be like, "Oh, that guy."
Yeah, it's not like we're going to like a Bears like Eagles match in Philly or something like that.
Yeah,
Or if
even
you're,
the
like,
Bears like Packers
dead
is
or
a
alive.
bigger rival.
Wearing a slightly different color, and everyone in Philadelphia wants to murder you for no reason whatsoever besides like, hey, that's
They're
not
very
my
passionate.
team.
Very
Yeah.
passionate.
Philly is flipping cars, when they win. So
And lose.
and lose.
I think they're just looking for excuses to flip cars.
Yeah, they just think the cars are upside down.
It's just a fun pastime.
Why are these wheels on the ground? They should be in the air.
Yeah,
That's an excellent Philly
I had
accent.
I had a cousin who grew up on like the west side, and like he said that like he got into this crazy fight like during like a basketball game like outside his school.
Oh man.
That like just like out of nowhere, like there's just like people playing basketball and it got really nuts, and like his mom made him move like out to California where like his like aunt and uncle were living.
God damn it. You asshole.
Yeah, and
I heard he vlogged about it for 6 or 7 seasons.
Yeah. R.I.P. Will.
Ooh.
My cousin Will.
Your dead cousin Will. Oh, okay. Well, on to what we're doing today. Joe, what is first and last for anybody that doesn't want to talk about your cousin Will anymore?
He's doing great in Bel Air as a ghost or something. I don't remember where this
Fresh
story
Ghost of
went.
Bel Air.
That's the Halloween special that Peacock will eventually do.
They just make him black and white and everyone else is in color.
Yeah. Still Will Smith though.
Yeah.
It's a TV pod. We take the first episode of a show and watch that, and then skip straight to the end and watch the last episode. And if it's a show that's gone, hundreds of seasons, it could very much change a lot from the beginning to end. So what we try to do is try to make a game of it and make predictions of what we think is going to happen in the finale based on what we've seen in the first episode. And it usually works out.
It usually works out.
What I remember,
Pretty much 4 for 4, 100% on predictions
I
every
have a
time.
selective memory.
Well, do I got a show for us today?
Do you?
I do.
Nice.
So, I mean, we've never done this show. It's come up every once in a while, and I finally found it, and we need to do it. It's the show with the talking bunny, played by
Oh man.
Bobcat
Goldthwait. Unhappily Ever After.
Man.
Sitcom, Josh's favorite.
I mean, and this is a like probably a more cruder, like Married with Children
It
type.
felt like that's what they were going for, right?
Yeah. It went
Like
from
more sad too.
well, yeah. Well, and you'll see that in like I remember the intro where they're like the husband and wife are standing there and they're smiling, and then like they just start frowning eventually.
It's like Alf, but in the Married with Children universe.
Pretty, yeah. I wouldn't even be surprised if this was in the Married.
And
with
isn't this like Alf also like imaginary? Like only he sees it, and he's definitely just like drinking in his basement the whole time. So it's essentially just like it's just like this alcoholic's like
I guess I didn't
daydream.
really try to get the logic of what it was, because it's a like a puppet bunny that sits in the basement, right?
Yeah, like sits on the couch in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes and like
Excellent.
hangs out with it. And then he's got, because I think he's got a wife. It's the Mallory family, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the main guy's name is Jack. Jack,
I cannot
Jennifer.
picture any other person in this.
There's like a hot daughter or a hot neighbor or something.
of course.
It's the
It's a
the alternate Christina
Here,
Applegate.
yeah, I'll read
Yeah.
the first paragraph of the synopsis from Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm.
The series follows the Mallory family of Los Angeles, California, so it's in L.A. Father Jack, mother Jennifer, dim-witted eldest son Ryan, who would be Bud from Married with Children, cute voluptuous daughter Tiffany,
oh man.
There she is.
and there she is, and then it says and in like quotations forgotten son Ross. In the first 2 seasons, and then I don't
So
know,
like a recast or something.
yeah, I don't know, Justin Bearfield, but is the forgotten son. So I'm wondering if he shows up or is there and goes away.
Concerns me that the voluptuous daughter is the middle child.
Yeah, Nikki Cox is who that is, and she doesn't really ring a bell to me.
I think it was just this show.
Oh, wait, what? So I clicked on Nikki Cox. It says her spouse, Jay Moore, but it also says partner Bobcat Goldthwait from 97 to 2005.
Oh,
It just says partner, though, as if they like dated for like 12 years or 9 years.
could be.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She seems like she was way younger than Bobcat.
Oh my gosh.
So that's an interesting one. This show went 5 seasons and went exactly 100 episodes. It made it just to syndication and then stopped.
What year was this?
95 to 99.
Okay.
I think this was definitely on Fox. Did you say that?
Oh, I did not say that, but it was the WB.
Oh, it was?
Yep.
Really?
So then Nikki and Bobcat started dating while on the show.
Yep.
And it wasn't like he just brought his girlfriend to the show.
Right, yeah, because the show obviously released 2 years before they started apparently dating.
Mm-hmm.
The daughter, the voluptuous daughter, and Bobcat dated.
The voluptuous middle child.
Oh, no.
That voluptuous teen daughter that's,
Yeah.
I mean, she's in her 20s.
And
Yeah,
this-
probably
and the-
25. but
And the
still.
old, like, fairly washed-up comedian who's doing voice acting now.
Yeah.
I mean,
And still, I'm pretty sure he was just on Bob's Burgers, like, last week.
I wish I could just skip to a washed-up comedian and just do voiceover
That sounds
right
rad.
now. That
Yeah.
sounds fantastic.
Yeah, that's the dream. That's the American dream.
Doing some voice work.
Get to the end
Or
of your,
being washed
your,
up.
your comedy career.
Yeah.
Get washed up, but still earn a check.
Yeah. I'd love to get to the end of my career before I die. It sounds great.
Mm.
I'm just good. There's gonna be a monkey paw that's gonna curl on me for that.
What else? Did you guys watch any of this show back in the day?
I feel like I've just seen it in some sort of syndication.
Yeah.
It's definitely familiar to me. I feel like the bunny plays a saxophone in like the intro.
Maybe he does.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That sounds great.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but I'm sure I didn't understand any of the jokes.
No, well, and I'm curious on, hey, drinking bloodies, getting a little rambunctious. Let's see how problematic this show is
Yeah.
almost for surely going to be in 2023.
There's no way this bunny loves PC culture.
Right. And I'm sure this angry drunk dad is probably totally going to be nice to his voluptuous teen daughter and
Yeah.
his wife who he unhappily is married to.
Ever After.
Oh, Justin Burfield from Malcolm in the Middle.
Which one is that?
He's Ross.
Oh, the older
He's
kid.
one of the
Hmm.
brothers. Yeah, he's
Oh.
the older brother in Malcolm.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Is that the Forgotten Son?
I don't know.
Did I just?
Could
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, that's the Forgotten Son, Russ.
Oh, okay. So maybe he's. I bet. Maybe we see him now.
Wasn't the Forgotten Sons? Wasn't that a real bad gimmick in WWE?
Yeah, that was a very like unspoken, horribly like weird Southern racist group.
Yeah,
Of,
it's very just like
Oh no.
not well disguised alt-right gimmick.
Oh.
Don't worry, they were heels.
Well.
Makes it better.
but they were heroes when they went south. No,
Yeah, they were weirdly getting cheers.
Yeah, depending on the arena.
we'll never forget you.
The daughter was in Baywatch, which we also haven't done.
Whose daughter?
The daughter.
Nikki
in this
Cox?
show, Nikki Cox was in Baywatch for a few years.
Oh man. Yeah, someday we're gonna do Baywatch too.
I mean, once
And
it
then Baywatch nights.
it wins the April Madness, it's been on it the last few years. Hasn't ever
Keeps
won.
trying.
It'll be the last one standing.
The underdog Baywatch. Man, I'm disappointed that this is based in LA. I thought it was gonna be because like
It seems like a Chicago. To
yeah,
be honest,
yeah, like Married with Children is Chicago. I would have thought that this would have been
Yeah.
also Midwest, like Milwaukee or something.
Yeah. Could have been like a Des Moines even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just put it out in just like a place that no one will bother to look up. Like when Step by Step was in Port Washington, Wisconsin, and they're just like, no one's gonna look up what this actual town looks like. It's fine.
Well, also like
We can decide how we want it to look.
we've all in passing at least seen episodes of the show, and
Yeah.
at no point is like the outs like LA has no bearing on what is happening in the show.
Yeah.
They're not going to Hollywood or doing anything.
Yeah,
really.
to me it just reads as like a suburban middle America show.
We may never get outside this house.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Why is there a basement in this show if it's in California?
Yeah, they don't usually do basements there, right? Because of like the horrible natural disasters.
I learned that from
the fault lines.
From the Zodiac.
Like the killer?
The killer himself.
You know the Zodiac?
He texted me. He's like, "Hey, why aren't there any basements out here?"
I'd really like to start murdering people in basements.
Makes it harder to kill people when there's no basement. Harder to keep people in there.
Yeah.
Well, the first episode's called Pilot.
Cool.
Shocker, I know. It aired January 11th, 1995. So let's watch this.
Ew.
Let's watch this pilot episode, and we'll be back after that.
Nice.
And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Unhappily Ever After. It was just called Pilot. Jimmy, write up?
Yeah, here's what I have. When Jennifer and Jack Malloy's marriage ends, Jenny's left with the house and the kids, and Jack is left out in the cold with a talking toy bunny named Mr. Floppy that only he can hear. The end.
No, that was thorough.
Yeah, I'm not big on the IMDb one, which just goes on to say that there's a daughter, Tiffany, who is self-absorbed to the core, and older brother Ryan is just plain dumb, and that Mr. Floppy, the toy bunny, is little Ross's toy.
Little Ross.
Ends up being Jack's talking, worldly wise companion in his new shack. So Jack is in a pretty beat up apartment with a couch that has duct tape on it. This big duct tape like X that seemed to move from scene to scene.
Wait, what are you looking
Didn't
at?
notice.
There's an X in duct tape as if it were like covering like a rip.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And it seemed to move.
Was it like on a certain cushion? The cushion seemed to
It
be
was
moving?
on the far right cushion as we're looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
But and it was always on that cushion, but like in different places on the cushion. Like maybe they swapped it out.
Weird.
Swapped cushions out or something. Some shot.
I did not notice that at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Imperceptive.
But yeah.
Show ruined.
What else?
What'd you guys think? Loved it?
It was all right. I lulled at some things.
There's some laughs.
There was definitely some laughs.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't necessarily as problematic as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It wasn't amazing.
It was there were some jokes that are, I'm trying to find a word that's not like problematic or offensive or something, because it's not quite to that level, but it's like it's toying with some things of masculinity or race or sex that are like, okay, that's a sexist joke, but like this character is supposed to be shitty. Whereas I watched a Christmas movie recently starring Robin Williams. It was like released posthumously.
Okay.
Oh.
And like that movie, so you know what, that came out in 2018 or whenever he passed away. And that movie was like, there wasn't like an outright like racist or sexist character, but just the way that all of the characters were making jokes were just like a touch like off, that you're just like, I have some thoughts about who like the writer and creator of this movie is. And I feel like they have some thoughts on like immigration and a woman's place in the world that I didn't quite get from this show. And again, like this show is like, 20 to 30 years earlier than that.
Right.
There was definitely a play on like, oh, this is LA. Everyone, there's going to be some like insane vanity and some immigration jokes.
It's just, yeah, it's almost kind of like cartoon, like everything's just sort of tuned up.
Yeah.
And that's the world where these jokes are being made.
Yeah. All the teens care about is sex or like the power that that gives
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany, and it's not giving Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they try to give. I mean, tried to. I guess like they made Tiffany be like, "Well, I'm going to use what I got to get ahead," kind of thing. They made Ryan just dumb, you know. So they just played down him, which is fine, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then they mostly, you know, made the dad look just like really sad, you know. But then he was trying to be like, "Oh well, I'm kind of shitty too, so I don't have my kids, so everything's fine."
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to have my kids.
Right. And then, you know, the mom kind of came and went and got what she wanted whenever she wanted to, you know. So
Mhm.
even though they were like not bad people. They're not great people by any
Mhm.
means.
They're
But
not good people.
but they're probably mildly indicative to like the median American.
Yeah. It's kind of in the same spirit of a like Married with Children, where it's like they're not necessarily bad, and we say that because there's a part of
Because
the
we
way
all
that-
have uncles.
Yeah, or even just like ourselves. Like
Yeah.
there is a part of us where we're just like, yeah, I wish I could be like that or just do that or whatever.
Mhm.
That you somewhat empathize with, like their like, you know, shitty behavior.
There's probably no
Mhm.
real off-color joke that they made in this episode that most people probably just haven't made within a group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, because they weren't like, oh, screw this entire group of people, am I right?
Mhm.
You know?
It was more of just like crude references or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
So, wasn't too bad. The dad, so like, it starts off, I didn't realize they were like divorced in the show.
Yeah, me neither.
They're like divorcing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This pilot. They haven't
Act-
even finished doing it yet.
Like finalizing their divorce, and then the dad like moves into a different house. And then he brings the bunny home because it was like the young kid, the Ross, the youngest kid's like stuffed bunny. And he was like,
Mhm.
"Here, Dad, you can bring this guy. He like will help you out."
Yeah, Mr. Floppy.
Mr. Floppy, Bobcat Goldthwait himself. And really that just like then he brought him home, and then the bunny started talking.
Mhm.
And I honestly, most of the time when Bobcat was being the bunny, it was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
like every time he like tried to touch him, he's like, "Don't touch me."
Yeah, because then the bunny is messing with him as he thinks he's losing his mind,
Mm.
and then he's like, "Oh, the bunny stopped talking. Great, I didn't lose my mind." And then the bunny talks. That's a good bit.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good bit. And then obviously nobody else can hear the bunny or know
Mhm.
that it's moving, because he even asked his kid Ross. He was like, "Remember when you used to say that the bunny talked to you?" And then kid was like, "I made that up, dude."
Yeah, he's like, it's just a stuffed animal. It's just kidding.
And he's like, "No, that's not real." So I mean, yeah, nothing too bad. Pretty Married with Children, to be honest.
That's like a context I'm trying to put it in is like, so like where does this fit in terms of like that era of TV? Like, are people watching this and just going like, oh, this is just Married with Children, so whatever? Or is it like, actually, like I could use more Married with Children, so like this show has a separate place in my TV viewing?
It does feel like okay, if that show ended and this picked up and they've just divorcing, so that's
Mm-hmm.
just the next logical step.
Yeah.
They had a little bit of a crossover. Married with Children was on Fox,
Mm-hmm.
and it was from April 1987
Mm-hmm.
until June of 97.
Mm-hmm. So there's
So-
like 2 years
So
there.
they had like a 2-year crossover.
Mhm. And it was the
years.
like the co-creator of Married with Children like split off to do
Oh, okay.
Unhappily Ever After.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
That
there is a
makes
direct
sense.
connection there.
It makes a ton of sense. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he sells used cars instead of shoes,
Mm-hmm.
but it's kind of a similar person you'd think of. I don't know.
Yeah, Al Bundy type
Yeah,
character.
he's an Al Bundy.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of interesting to me that they just went like same creator, same type of jokes, and they just went, yeah, we'll just use the same character archetypes. for Al,
If it ain't
Bud.
broke.
What's the name of the daughter? I only remember
Tiffany.
Or what's the name of the daughter in Married with Children? Like Christina Applegate's character, I forget.
I can't remember what her.
But it's like essentially the same, where like her
Yep.
character is just like she's self-absorbed and hot, and like
Kelly.
Kelly.
She's gonna get what she wants.
And where like Bud is the same, where he's just like the dumb brother.
Yep.
But then you just add the element of a little bit of fantasy element with like a talking bunny, talking stuffed animal.
Well, what did
Love it.
Well, it's like because Al Bundy went to the shoe store and had his like shoe store buddy that he talked to sometimes.
It's just replacing that guy.
So they just replaced that guy with a bunny.
The talking bunny.
Like at some point, the co-creator was trying to work that in to Married with Children, and they told him no.
Yeah,
it's
they
too
just
weird.
Like, nah, man, why
It's
you
too
gotta add this
weird.
bunny to it?
It's like, fine, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Create a whole nother show.
That'd actually be pretty funny if he was like, "What if we got a talking stuffed
Muppets
animal?"
are huge right now. You're making a huge mistake.
Yeah, when were the Muppet Babies? Everyone was all the craze.
Also watched a Christmas movie recently. Now that we're into that, and
Mhm.
it was the Muppets Christmas Carol was
Mhm.
the first choice.
I'm gonna
Solid.
probably
Kind.
not watch Christmas movies.
You're gonna even watch some like Christmas slasher movies.
I don't generally watch horror movies that are like themed,
Yeah.
like that the turkey one that kills people, and
yeah.
there's that bunny one, the Easter one where the bunnies kill, Night of the Lepus or something like that. I'll watch Die Hard. That's my Christmas movie. I'll watch Die
There
Hard
you go.
eventually, but that's just good all the time. Just happens to be on Christmas. So there. Anything else to say about this first app or show?
So Jack, Ryan, Tiffany. I'm assuming Ross is not gonna be there because you said you read somewhere he was the long lost child,
It's like quote unquote forgotten son.
forgotten son. I don't remember him in the show. So Mr. Floppy, Jennifer, and then we have Jennifer's mom, Maureen. I don't think we talked about her. She came out and had one scene where she was just like a pill popper, and she'd moved into the house because Jack has moved out.
I could see her. I wonder if she's even around. I feel like
I
that
don't know.
she could be like a pilot character that we're like, she doesn't really need to be.
I don't know.
She didn't really
She's
add
just
anything.
Cigarette just hanging out of her mouth.
Yeah.
Just lit cigarette. Oh, grandma. But yeah, other than that, if you want about 3 to 4 lols in your 20-minute sitcom and a pretty depressing plot, might be the show for you.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I don't know if 99 more of these probably isn't too entertaining, but I can see.
We were about to find out. Maybe it all turns around.
Oh yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does.
Yeah, by the end, the show's just really wholesome.
They did make a reference. The Mr. Floppy made a reference to like Step by Step.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, because Jack was like trying to like paint like a nice flowery picture for a second, and Mr. Floppy was like, "Get off your Step by Step high horse" or something like that.
Oh no, it was Full House.
Full House.
Oh yeah,
Like wholesome Full House.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. All right, nice.
Yeah. Should we see what we predict?
Sure.
What do you got, Joe?
I tried to tie some to a few of the characters here. I have that Jack and Jennifer are back together.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just works better for the structure of the show if they're just together. I also specifically, I feel like I remember the bunny stuff being in the basement and
Me
not
too.
in a separate apartment.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
I have that Tiffany can now also talk to Mr. Floppy.
Ooh, okay.
For now, Mr. Floppy
Oh,
only
fun.
talks to Jack, but I think that more of the family gets to see him and talk to him. I think that Ryan, the oldest brother, eats an inhuman amount of food.
Okay.
I think he just
Like he becomes a competitive eater?
something like that. I think he's just like struggling to find a gimmick. And I think just like dumb sibling doesn't really sell as well. So it's also just he eats a lot of food. And then Ross, the forgotten son, has no lines. No lines of dialogue.
But he's there?
He's there,
Okay.
Okay.
but he's silent.
Seen but not heard.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Milford man?
He's a
Exactly.
Milford man.
I'm into it. I got 4. To piggyback on what you said, I also think Jack and Jennifer are together.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Happily or unhappily.
they're
Unhappily
unhappily together
Mhm.
ever after.
Mm-hmm.
I think the bunny dies or like just stops talking, like
no.
officially. Like that's kind of the end.
Mm.
And I think my bad bookend was Tiffany has an older rich boyfriend because she was talking about how she was saving her virginity for an old man that was going to die in a month.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
So I don't think they get better. I don't think they treat her better in that aspect. And then since Ryan's like a buffoon, I think he gets like hit by like a large object. Like he gets hit by like a big old piece of like wood or something like that.
Like Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, he gets like
Lord.
he gets like Acme bonked.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
And so those are my
He runs off a cliff but keeps running, even
Yeah.
though he's just floating in the air.
until he looks down.
Did we mention that that's E from Entourage? I don't think we did.
Oh no,
Kevin Connolly.
Hmm.
E from Entourage.
that gem of a show.
Yeah. Episode 2 on First and Last. Or was it 3? I don't know. Oh, so great. I have some very similar things here.
Mhm.
Predictions. I have that Jack has moved back into the house. I did not say that they're specifically together, but
Okay.
he's in the house. Maybe it's just easier that way.
Mhm.
My number 2 is that I think Ryan can talk to Floppy.
Okay.
He just seems just the inheritor, the heir apparent of Jack's
Jack.
life.
Oh,
Like
man.
he's probably selling used cars because he's probably in his 20s by now.
Yeah. Uh-huh. If it's 5
Um,
years later or so.
Ryan could talk to Floppy. I also said that I think Mr. Floppy has like retired or he's stopped talking.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he's back to being an inanimate just bunny that you slap.
Just kind of look at both of our
Okay.
lists, like, and make your.
Pick the best ones.
I just made yeah. And then my number 4 is that I think we get for like a Los Angeles tie-in, after 5 seasons, maybe we've like gotten out of the house a little bit. I think we see some Hollywood adjacent. Maybe we see a cameo. Maybe we see the Hollywood
Brad
Okay.
Pitt.
sign.
So some indication
Get
that
to
this
the
is
neighborhood.
in L.A. or Hollywood.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, there was really no indication about that
Mm-hmm.
in this episode.
except for just the way that they were.
Okay, well, the finale, episode 100, is called La Morte de Floppy.
Oh,
no!
So doesn't that mean like dead?
Yeah, sure
Mhm.
does. The death of Floppy.
Death of Floppy.
Well, hopefully that means I get a point.
Okay.
So, all right, let's see if this bunny dies, and we'll be back after that. And we're back from the final episode of Unhappily Ever After, La Morte de Floppy.
The Floppy.
You got it right up?
In the final episode, Tiffany is finally accepted into Harvard, but without financial aid. So Jack becomes a successful used car salesman and soon moves up to selling new cars, then sells cars to celebrities. But Mr. Floppy dies because Jack is so caught up in his work he will not pay attention to him. However, drinking beer brings Floppy back.
Yay! That was it?
That's all it says.
That's kind of that the biggest plot is Tiffany gets accepted, but Jack made $50 extra in the year prior. So then he
doesn't sound like that's how financial aid works, but I don't know enough about it to refute it.
I mean, there's got to be some sort of monetary cutoff, right?
Sure.
So, it's got to be some hard line somewhere. He made $50 extra, and it was because he spot Sam. What he did something with Sam Adams.
Well, or did he
use that $50?
Ross, whatever the kid's name is.
Ross.
He reads that somehow Jack has cashed in on his own life insurance and got $50, and so I think we're led to believe that that's the $50 then that he made too much. But then he comes in the door with $50 of Sam Adams and a pirate's hat, which doesn't even make sense. Wouldn't it be like in English, some sort of privateer? I don't know. You're dumping tea in the ocean.
I don't think those two things don't seem to be mutually exclusive. You wanted to make a weird pirate joke.
Sure.
Even though they were going arg.
They're going arg.
Arg. So then Tiffany needs to she's like, oh, I guess I have to work. So she starts working as a barista at the local Power Ranger Youth Center.
Soda shop.
Wherever.
Yeah, soda fountain.
But then Jack decides he goes, I'm going to sell out, which just means he's going to apply himself to his job.
Try at his car sailing job. Car sailing?
Car sailing.
Sailing the vehicles.
Which I love that he's like, I'm going to sell out, which is, so oh, you're just going to do good. Sort of. It's not like even he was on the phone and he kept dropping celebrity names. He was selling to Eric Estrada, Sybil Shepherd, Halle Berry, and Ed O'Neill.
Yeah. I got a call from Kirstie Alley.
And Kirstie Alley as well. So he selling, and so during the episode he would be like, "Oh, I'm not doing used cars now. I'm selling Ferraris to celebrities and stuff." And so that was that main plot. So he made enough money to he made $30,000 in that little bit of time. So then she could go. Yeah. Also, what is that, a semester at Harvard?
Yeah, it's just enough to get her
in the late 90s, you could go to Harvard for 30
grand. You could go to all 4 years of Harvard for 30 grand.
I bet it's a year.
Yeah, maybe a full year. So he does that. But then there's a subplot of Ryan... It keeps basically harassing this girl at school, Barbara, or at the local youth center. They're it's their hangout at school or something, I think, or is it after school? I can't really tell. But he harasses her about how they had sex the night before, and then he describes a very obvious dream where she has a cape and flies around his room, and stuff like that. But then at the end, they're all going to go to Red Lobster because Jack has a bunch of money to celebrate. And then Barbara, they hear a thump upstairs, and he's like, "Oh, Barbara's here. Guess I can't go with you." And then she literally comes down the stairs, and she's like, "Hey, what's up?" It's wait a minute. I think it was just silly,
this real or not? Yeah.
I don't think it mattered. I don't think it matters at all.
I think it's supposed to play as oh, maybe he wasn't dreaming, and there is something weird going on with Barbara.
This is also in the Buffy universe, and
yeah,
she can
maybe she does have some sort of double personality or something in his magic.
I feel I remember something in this show where I was gonna say Bud, but maybe it is Married with Children too, where Ryan is I guess hooking up with some really attractive popular high school girl, and they're don't tell anybody kind of thing.
Deny this.
But they didn't really kind of go in that angle in this one, so maybe I'm just making that up. And then the mom's just not there.
Yeah.
I looked up that she's only in 77 episodes.
Okay. They apparently killed her.
They killed her.
Oh, yeah.
Then they brought her back as a ghost to haunt them.
Nice.
And then they tried to walk all that back with a quote unquote executive producer saying oh, she never really died, and then she was there alive again for a little while, and then eventually they just wrote her off as she left with a lesbian lover off into the sunset. Because it's Unhappily Ever After. It had to be with a lesbian lover.
Interesting. Okay.
It sounds very messy.
Well, like, I mean, they switched like the intro to this episode where it's just like straight up just Nikki Cox, like like
Yeah, she must have taken off.
she just like took over the show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and for a lot of this episode, it was really like a lot of the Nikki Cox and Ryan show,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Less so of the dad.
yeah, and then the dad was around a little bit, and he obviously talked to Mr. Floppy,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone was really heartbroken when he was ignoring Mr. Floppy.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Trying
sad.
to apply himself.
I didn't like that.
He's slowly dying.
It was too much. Too real.
Too real.
It was too Toy Story.
Yeah, he actually did a pretty good job of being like, oh, that's sad. And then, oh man, Joe, do you want to talk about the crowd hooting and hollering?
Yeah, a lot of crowd reactions, which like you expect from a show like this because it's, you know, in front of a live studio audience, and a lot of those, you know, like Married with Children especially, but even on tamer, more wholesome shows like a Full House or a Step by Step, like whenever anything like vaguely sexual happens, there's like a lot of like woos and like hooting and hollering, and
Yeah.
like that stuff happens on those shows as well. But like this one, like so much more. It feels so much like if a Full House studio audience is like 50-50 men and women, like this studio audience is like 90% dudes.
Just bros, and they were handing out bush lights before
yeah,
before
because
the
like they're cheering,
airing.
just like anytime like you know, a hot woman walks in, they're of course just like barking and whatever, right? But then
Yeah.
even when like the dad walks in for the first time, like same type of reaction, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, he did get like the equal amount of like yeah from like for him than when like yeah, Tiffany walked in for the first time.
Yeah, when Tiffany
which is
walks
kind
in
of funny.
with a dress, yeah.
You could hear the beers being shotgunned in the audience.
Yeah.
She walked in, and
Pretty
first
rowdy.
you heard and then you heard yeah. You heard Stone Cold's music start.
Yeah, and then even though like Floppy's dying, they're just like really like
Oh no!
yeah, audibly sad about it. Like, oh
Yeah, but it's not as much. It's not. Oh, it's like no.
yeah, they're like angry, like, don't you fucking kill him.
And then when Floppy was like coming back to life, they're like, yeah.
Yeah. Like it was like a comeback in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was like they invited like Alpha, Beta, Kappa to come in and watch.
Yeah.
Yo, frat boys, come and watch this.
They really believed that they had to drink beer to keep Floppy alive.
Everyone was doing their part in that studio.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All in all, still kind of funny though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it
trying to remember. There was like specific jokes I like thought were clever, and I can't remember them now. But, yeah,
That's the way of the
There's some
sitcom.
jokes.
When Mr. Floppy was joking about auditioning for Sesame Street, and then he did his like Sesame Street poem, which is pretty funny.
A lot of jokes at celebrities' expenses.
kind of like mean jokes. You know, implying that like, oh, like, you know, this person doesn't work anymore, or this person gained a lot of weight. That like at first made me wonder, like, are these people that are actually like their friends, and so they're just like kind of ribbing their friends? But then it kind of got like meaner, and I was like, I don't think so. I think they're just making jokes about celebrities.
Maybe
Yeah.
not, but at least like I feel like most of their like meaner jokes were like at like that 70s show or like other celebrities where I'm like, all right, well, at least you're punching up,
Yeah.
you know, and you're not like just saying like that normal person's ugly and stupid, you know?
Sure.
But I mean, they did say something. What was it when Tiffany worked like, I don't know, for 35 minutes as a barista? She's like, why do people work their entire lives? Is this why normal people always look like tired and sad or something like that? And that part of me was
Yes.
like, yeah,
Yeah. That is,
you nailed it. Good job.
Throwing a toddler in
That
there.
reminds me of, did you ever see it was maybe recent, within the last couple months, there was like, I don't know, some Gen Z girl who started working, and she like vlogged about how she was like, how do people do this? I live like 45 minutes away from work, and I have to like get up early, go to work. It takes me like that time, and I got to work all day, and then I come home, and it takes me like an hour to get home. And then like I'm supposed to like eat and go to the gym and have a social life and do this, and she's like crying, and then people are like making fun of her online, and it's like why are you okay with this? I was like, this is awful.
Yeah.
Like, she realized what we all are just dull to now. And you
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's growing up,
The
kids.
human condition, baby.
Yeah,
Grown
people are
up.
just like making fun of her about like complaining about it. I was like, yeah, this is just sad.
It's like, yeah,
maybe
this does suck.
maybe it shouldn't be like this.
I mean, yeah. We don't need to go into that any more than we already did.
I mean, yeah.
The just also just adolescence as a construct. But I loved the little song at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. I don't know if they did a lot of that. There's a puppet, so I guess it feels like there could be a sing song at any time with an imaginary puppet.
I could see a sing song being thrown in every once in a while in this show.
Mm-hmm.
But
I feel like
yeah,
if my memory serves me right, I think I could remember one or two other ones.
It was like in the style of like a End of Barney type show song, but just like the lyrics are about like, oh yeah, like got married way too young and I had a bunch of kids and my life's been in the shitter ever since.
real life Barney, realistic Barney.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever heard Bobcat Goldthwait sing, nor Jeff Pearson,
Mm-hmm.
the cop guy from Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed kind of weird, but I was into it.
I think overall I have the impression that it, in contrast to like a Married with Children, this show felt a little try hard. Whereas Married with Children was just like, it was kind of each of the characters were just slightly tuned up versions of real life people, whether it's like a lazy dad or a dumb son or like, into herself daughter, that are just living in this like kind of also tuned up, shitty world. Or maybe not shitty, but just like, this is just what real life is. It's not like,
you mean normal world?
Yeah, it's
normal
more
world.
believable.
Yeah. Whereas like this show felt a little bit more like it was specifically, they were like kind of trying to like push buttons and like make, quote unquote uncomfortable jokes. There was just like some bit where like when Floppy was dying and like Jack was saying to him like, oh, like, aren't you gonna make fun of me for like being like fat and sell out like Missy Elliott or something?
Oh yeah.
And it just felt like, what are some like words we can string together to like rip on a person that the audience knows, and less of like a natural just like observation or joke. Yeah. So again, it kind of goes back to my original question of like, why this show? Like, I get why shows like this exist in general, but like there is already Married with Children, and then this creator was taken off of that show to do this. I thought I saw something about like that this was on the WB.
Yep.
So maybe this was part of like trying to start up the WB, and they were like, okay, we need a show like Married with Children, and we need a show like this, and we need a show like this, because that's what's working for other like upstart networks. Because like,
I mean, they're different, but you say like, why this one when we already have Married with Children, but it's like, why Home Improvement when we already have Married with Children?
Yeah,
it's all this like weird like kind of like well, I mean, in Home Improvement's a little bit nicer. He's not like, he doesn't hate his wife.
Sure.
But there is still that like, I don't know, male like, instead of drinking, he's tools,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. It's just it's that it's not a male fantasy, I guess, because it's just kind of like it's kind of like me, but it's funny.
Yeah.
know?
But I mean, I get your point that just like there's no end to family sitcoms,
Right.
so like why can't we have more than one Married with Children?
Yeah,
Um,
there is that.
It's different enough with like, because I don't think Married with Children at least did any, I don't know, ethereal like ghost stuff,
Yeah.
really kind of thing. Like, Peggy didn't die and come back as a ghost like this lady did. Apparently, there's no talking bunny. At least not like a lot. I can't speak to all of Married with Children because I'm sure something weird. I'm sure like Al got visited by some like Christmas ghost one time during a Christmas episode or something like that. But they do like.
Is there a Christmas Married with Children? I will watch it.
Oh, I'm sure there is. So they play with I don't know, reality a little bit more in the show, even though it's just just a dad comedy.
Yeah, maybe that is the why. It's just that it's less grounded. Let's take it to a new place and see what happens.
Yeah, it's not.
This was almost like there was almost some like breaking of the fourth wall, like almost that like there was so much like they know that they're being shitty, like they're self-aware of it, almost in a way that it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. You could even see it in like the what's her name now? The Tiffany character, the like hot daughter character, where in like the first episode, first of all, she is literally like 16, 17 when that episode was filmed. So she is literally like age appropriate. But like in that she just is, she looks like a normal person, but just kind of tuned up a little bit and is a little bit like teen girl, self-obsessed.
She's also like smart. And like Kelly is not smart.
Yeah, Kelly's a dummy.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
Whereas,
like they made like Tiffany is like the hot daughter, but she's also like gonna go to Harvard and smart. We're like,
yeah, she's smart and she's in control of like her look and like all of the things that go along with that. Where and then this last episode, like she is going to Harvard, but she is like a little bit unsure of like what to do or how to get there. Or, like she has to like get a job, and she's like never had a job before. Her clothes are way like tuned up. And like
I can't imagine a high schooler wearing anything that she wore.
Yeah, exactly. She's wearing like not only a dress that is revealing, but like looks expensive.
Yeah, right.
And like I had figured that she was just like, again, age appropriate. If this is 5 years later, she's like 23 or something. But like if she's applying to colleges, I assume that like in show she's still like in high school, and it's just like
right, yeah,
a very much a departure from how the character is presented in the first episode.
Yeah,
it's hard. We could probably have a million-year conversation about sexualizing high schoolers. So
we should bring Claire in for that, though.
Yeah, this show has a lot of things that Claire would hate. Sexualizing high schoolers. There was something even with Nikki aside. There was something with in the first episode. There was something with Ryan, the eldest brother, and like one of the teachers.
That's right. He like he got caught stealing like an exam, and then the kids were playing into the now we can use this, we come from a broken home thing.
Yeah.
A
lot to munch on there.
Lot to chew on with this show.
What happened? Clearly the like Nikki Cox is kind of set up as like the breakout here, much like Christina Applegate in Married with Children. Did Nikki Cox do things after this?
I don't think so.
Like Christina Applegate has had like a long career post.
I think
Married
she's
with
in
Children.
a lot of like one episodes of things. Same with Mom.
Something called Las Vegas that ran from 2003 to 2008.
Oh.
Something called Nikki. that ran from 2000 to 2002.
Yeah,
That's
nothing I've
about
ever
it.
heard of. I think pretty much Jeff Pearson and Kevin Connolly are the big names. Justin Burfield. Bobcat.
Of course, the Bobcat.
Oh, Bobcat. I'm like, why is he popular? Or was? Is he dead?
No, I don't think so.
Just living his best life.
He was on, was it like Kimmel? He was on some late night, like just as himself for a while.
He wasn't as Mr. Floppy.
No, but that'd be great.
All right. Well, you mean you guys watching 98 more episodes of this?
I kind of would like to see the whole mom thing go down. That sounds pretty interesting.
I am curious on how they wrote her off, especially that ghost thing. That'd be weird. I mean, we watch this on YouTube. There's a channel that apparently has all 100 episodes just as a playlist. So if anyone's interested, you can just YouTube search Unhappily Ever After and you'll probably find it. And it's not terrible quality. Honestly, since it's like 1995 to 99, it probably seems as good a quality as you would got then.
Yeah.
Now. So it's not like HD remaster or anything, but this show isn't anywhere. You can't like find the show anywhere. So that's what you get.
So we're not stealing from anyone.
Well, I mean, if it's just on YouTube, like it's not like I had to download anything. I just searched it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So it's there. So should we see how we did for predictions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Joe, you went first. Do you want to go now?
I did. I had that Jack and Jennifer back together. And Jennifer is a ghost, was a ghost, now a lesbian, so no.
So yeah, I was like, say if we had known she died and was a ghost and that was it, but then when they rewrote her to come back, then apparently she left. So
Yeah,
they
back
officially broke
mentally.
up.
Yeah.
Tiffany also talks to Mr. Floppy, which is not true. It's really surprised by that. I thought that there would be more Mr. Floppy and more Tiffany, and so therefore they have scenes together. But
Right.
yeah, not so much. Ryan eats an inhuman amount of food.
I don't think anybody ate anything.
No.
Not on screen.
They were going to like a Red Lobster or something, right?
Didn't see it.
The most food we saw was Tiffany poured some coffee on her finger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and everybody made fun of her.
And then Ross has no lines.
He did.
He had a couple lines which I thought were pretty funny.
Yeah.
So
So this was, I think, because
Kind of the straight man.
Malcolm in the Middle started in like 99, 2001, somewhere in that area.
Had to have been close. He was looking like that character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, because he's the second oldest in that show.
Yeah.
He's the oldest as far as the three kids that are around the most, but then they have that Francis character who's
Okay.
he's the
He's
one that
away.
goes to the military school, but he's the oldest son.
Oh, yeah.
And then he kind of is back and forth. He's like on the phone a lot. Like he just kind of interacts with them, but then he comes home every once in a while. Okay.
So no points then.
All right.
Sweet.
I go next, I guess. My first one is the bunny dies / stops talking. It died. Did get resurrected.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
But I mean, he even like said like he died. They admitted that he died.
We were led to believe that.
Nothing else is as good as that one, so I'm taking that point. And I said Jack and Jen are together. Nope. We've rehashed that over and over now.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany has an older rich boyfriend, which she clearly doesn't, or else none of this plot would have mattered in this episode.
True.
And then Ryan gets hit by a big, large object. He no slapstick there. He just willed a hot chicken to his bedroom, and it may have been
Maybe.
reality. Not sure.
Maybe.
1 point.
I choose. Okay, I'll just start going through mine. My number one is that Jack has moved back into the house.
Oh, well, very much so.
Moved back into a house. I don't know if it was the same house.
I think it was the same
They're
house.
all in a house.
It's their house.
Yeah.
Number two, I thought Ryan could talk to Floppy. That's what I was gonna say. Is They did say both in the pilot and in this end, like they made like a schizophrenia like joke, and I was saying like before we even watched anything that I thought it was directly tied to his like drinking, which then they brought back like, at the very end.
Yeah,
like he drinks and it brings the bunny back to life.
Well, and he also was like taking pills, like he was about to take pills.
His like vitamin, quote unquote, successful Vitapack.
Yeah, maybe that was his schizophrenia medicine, and then he like spit it out and then drank beer, and that's when the bunny came back.
Okay, I guess I thought that was something that he like recently started taking to be successful. It's like some.
I mean, yeah, I know,
men's
maybe
health.
Yeah, either way, something good for you, supposedly.
Yeah, something that was beneficial for him. I just saw like he put him in his mouth and he had his beer, and then he like looked at the bunny. And he's like, wait a minute. And he cracked the beer open, and then like Mr. Floppy started like resuscitating.
Yeah, it was like he like took a drink, and it was like there was a heartbeat, and that actually made me laugh. Okay, but so Ryan can't talk to Floppy, but maybe Ryan is getting some schizophrenia of some kind, and that's what he's got thinking that he can see Barbara or something. He's got something going on. My number 3.
Barbara is his Mr. Floppy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
It does make sense because she's a real human in the world, but
Ryan's imaginary friend's a little better. Am I right, guys?
as far as we know. So my number 3 was that Mr. Floppy like retires / stops speaking.
I mean, he died.
He did get put away for a second.
Yeah. So does that, in the similar way as him dying and coming back, did he also retire and come back?
Yes.
I think so.
He did stop speaking.
I think I'd give it.
Dying.
No, because
Josh is dying and coming back now.
Because otherwise, how else does like a just a stuffed animal like die? You just put it away. You sell it at the garage sale.
All right, we just wanted you to fight for it, Jim.
And then my last one was that I thought there'd be some Hollywood connection, that they were actually in like L.A.
I mean, I would count that because he name dropped a bunch of people. And
yeah.
They wouldn't have done that if they were in like Milwaukee.
Yeah.
You know? And if they would have, it would have made no sense.
So, yeah.
I'll take it.
I'll give it to
3 out of 4
Wow.
points.
Wow.
Ryan cannot talk to Floppy.
All right, well, I want to take away one of these.
Seems like too many.
It does seem like too many.
It doesn't seem right to me. All right, well, I guess that's gonna do it. Listeners, thank you for spending your time with us. If you want to send us show suggestions or get a hold of us, whatever, you can at FNDL Podcast on the Gmail, on the Twitter, on the other things that you are on.
Instagram.
We know
Sure,
you're on it.
You're on it. Just do it.
We've seen you.
Rate us stars. It'd be great.
Pictures.
But that's going to do it for this week. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.